pennyphobia bra can say, in fact, lady I made any example, me call as a coffee. Say, President to cry near Kasa every other week, cry my yehu near Koswa. Anki any beji. But on the President and son obe Kasa for COVID-19. Now you want penny for more experts in epidemiology and other areas or more guided and making sure that some will be in an wakan somewhere to just last week and a president a call pediatric just this weekend yeah. So me jidi say enche o man penyi da so no an penyimfo bi within the various sectors no e be ba bonte ne Ghana for ababe kasa me de bia de me kan say Ghana for wo a right to ask for accountability. They have a right to ask Aban say enkomo be na woni edi e wo sa niema we ho enti so obi busa sa asem na odi busa yensu yati bi ye beko ne akwa kama Aban na hu say Ghana for hwehwe say wono om bedi nkomo ebi na yensu yeye but sabi president be kasa enti say de minister mpo akasa na enti say de mema kasa say Ghana for say o man panyin no mo pese o mote nenka ye de san hwehwe ne beko na o man panyin so afana so pam no ne Ghana for ababe kasa. We are ready to listen to Ghanaians. Yaye bidao Mr. Speaker Aban we waye bidao say wo hwe sankemre wom na me de will go through the economic indicators baby aye fa o man free any baby e de o man dura kopim say COVID ba ya e na nka obi hu COVID ba ye mpo adan ye refi say COVID ba ye adwuma efo bi tena fie for I think about 6 months or so and so na Aban twa omuka ana ye refi say adwuma efo bi wo ho a taxes are no mutua Aban yi free ho esa ma omu 50% increment ye refi say nkofo bi ana omu ni hwe a omu de benya bibi ato adi enam se ye de lockdown ba ye Aban feed omo over 400,000 people ye refi so say electricity yes subsidize electricity yes subsidize insu ye refi so say Ghana Cares Obatampa program Aban yi 600 million me ye chema anyumayefo ye refi so say over 160,000 people omo yare ye omo nya COVID ni bi okroma bia no Aban na hwe omo nyina including isolation fees ni ade omo Aban anhwe omo ye omo ana omo free abrochire ba omo beda omo hotel eno mpo no se wunya yare ni bia sa nipa no ye de wo isolation ma Aban bo ho ka enuro ne ade nyina Aban ne fai enti this is Aban a ya go through challenges as standing up to the challenges enti ese Ghana fo nya ye mugidie se de ekosu bia no sebe we are not going to play dead goats anka me sorry metena ha ba me sorry betena pe se ye ne Ghana fo nya nkutahudie mo munye arehemu wo mu se ye beye the SCA ye be a man sisan yes about my brabum ye be and we are on it enti opanyi ye nya abotre o man panyi ene ne mpanyimfo akasa within the next few days and hyehyɛ ye beba ama Ghana fo nyina hu de o man panyi so ye beko ne so because ye adwuma as communicators no enye ne say ye ne Ghana fo be kasa nko an part of communication is to also take feedback
from the public.
Enti me no ya na ade ba kwa manigi hu ne se mu be read messages no. Na ya te de Ghana fo so ye den eka because me betena na me kasa se me hu se de ye ka na eto Ghana fo asum ana se ento Ghana fo asum. Se nipa ne ye NDC nimpa ye betie ne concern na or provided say it is without malice. Na ye true intended. E betie ni atrogu nkrata so de akwa mampanyufo ahwe enema ye so mo ye no mo de boa. This government is ready to listen and make sure say the SCA yema Ghana for hotom. Or how no de yekum. So obekaya President Akufo-Addo first speech or maya ebe global. Mr. Speaker, okaya or say
we know how to bring back the economy.
I didn't know say we know how to bring back the economy. Because we knew say or how na ebe we ase no. Na these challenges beba. Enya Ghana nkwa. America, for the first time in 40 years, inflation is at all-time high at 7.8%. And last Thursday, America buying an increasing policy rate to curb the growth in the inflation rate. And Oko Britain. Last week was the third time Abano increased policy rate, also to slow down inflation. Petrol kosro, eduane bo kosro, adan baby and nipa krado omuti beto yasem. It's a global challenge. Nipa bebre ka say CD. Minia CD depreciation no. Nema bebre, several factors. And they contribute to the CD depreciation. But aban ye de obetimi aye bia medical ka say omampanyi ama Bank of Ghana ultimatum say omumra directive say omumra bontin e mechire Ghana fo nhihye ya omudi gu akwan mu say ne be ya CD na hoodin ni so hwan no CD ni nso betimi enya na hoodin bio enti no abotre na ye nyina asi enya emrepam no mepese meba na nka me de Ghana fo afa the economic growth na ye nya mu baby a na ye free ba ne baby a ye bedru ye na Ghana fo hu say aban we wa ye bida.
Okay. Kofi medas enti Kofi Tonto na meneno edi nkomo no e sia ma me fa on sia na ye ntwa ye ho na ye nkomra ye koba ya bedwafo ebetina se Honorable Daniel Kwesi Ashama a former member of parliament Buem constituency obetina se ana fenso Honorable ayepe ono nso former member of parliament one also ebetin as representing the New Patriotic Party. Mpacho mami twa me ho tia wa enkomra me koba ye beto aso edin komo me ba sisi
in the MPP in terms of this reorganization, and I hope say ye be sa ko be consensus no say waso ndwema eno na me digina ma hye ye nkora say na ye yasa de na say be ye koye ne mu no na tintimu na Ghana for be tintimu mama ye.
Okay. Chawa medase na wabai dia ye bedi nkomo pa na ya the way a collector so echo. But ma me kwa ho ma so da me nya adwuma we emra Owura John Che Boahene chairman concerned grassroots for association a wo mwate e wadenta na me no any enkomo. Owura Abraham otimi nka good morning.
Good morning.
Na empomo to say
I'm Pachoboko.
Very well. But just a radio be bewa any dear kwan so twe kakrama me sense my feedback. Why?
Okay.
Ati the other kind concerned grassroots association of the New Patriotic Party ewo adenta menyanintie mo concerns about polling station executive election, electoral area coordinator elections are so development of an album mode kotoaba mo constituency executives any de keka ho nyina no anopai ma yemtio na yentie mo concerns amowo ewo adenta.
Yo, wait a minute, I say, I didn't say the Nanka, yes, I said this election, politician election, Nanka, Bonivian said that any other, because the Mr. Ennis now, obey supervising elections and our free region by it. No, cooperating on here and Kasa, the other can be a on here a concept, but I see nothing in Sibu High car on fact. On the 1st of this month, you police station elections. Police station elections. So between 1st and 18th, Friday, because in the wisdom of the MPP, say after the police station elections, the next election is coordinated elections. So coordinated election, clear 3 days. That is between Friday and Sunday, which is 18th and 20th. Between these days, over to me, I selected one of the days. Now now, your main concern is Friday, most of the people now are part of these elections, especially even some of the coordinators, because there were the bit greater operation clean your frontage, This is the time of more training. And some of our members, if you want to say Ghana, at the Juman Bass, and I'm not for the question. Some of our members, maybe were training to say, I make a say, or China Friday, more graduating. Friday is some graduating. MPP is one unrestricted to say Friday is in one election. Almost between Friday and Sunday. And you my Saturday and Albert and Sunday. I didn't tell you the common sense HNS and Sunday. But almost changing Friday on your elections. Some of the people are there. They want to disfranchise some of the people.
And no Friday no chese or China and Kaise coordinator elections no ebaso, right?
Yes, or China ebaso. But prior to that, police station the elections we on the first in Agasano. Abom crown from the coordinators on mobile contest elections. No more to Abacano, no munya, abono. Tuesday, the abonum, abom of the mom now. What do you say? In the intra party, no, Obia one adolfo because the party, no, party, bottom up approach to the elections from the bottom to the top.
Just on the cancellation of a country under your responsibility.
Police station for now, being electoral area coordinators and the police station plus electoral area coordinators and be about constituency executives. And in this case, the constituency executives are most supervise elections. They are interested in the elections like police station coordinators. Who are members become more. Our police station elections, no one I want to say, if we have no protective who city, our constituency. And you know, rough starting is a one normal side, no, say as a party in the year, because Yako, your PC, PC elections, parliamentary primaries, no bien baby or biao, and no bien in the call for. Okay, I didn't answer the constituency. Last election, Yan talk about origin in the court and assemble. And at that time, we have an antecedent in Adenta
of the party.
It is her.
And yet, now he is vice chairman of the party. We reduce who to director of elections. We are vice chairman, national vice chairman of the party. Who reduce who to director of elections.
The director of election class below national youth organizer.
It's so reducing who to just director of elections. You couldn't put your figures together. Now you're to Obama. I'm a national chairman of the party. What else were the NDC people expecting? Abysmal performance. In 2020, you don't even have your results. Where would be confident in our casa? Now, NDC intra.
Nyumo ajonye utie Kessben 92.9 FM ya basa bantmani bachona ya bosu se bomsi ni abosu okai ya dansu se dansuman ya wodo se odona Kessben FM bebiachi se achimota eni achiase Kessben 92.9 Mindaboshi oyiwado asidankwa
MPP General Secretary John Boadu asese adechie bia no ahye coat no abatai akwa press conferences ADD President Muhammad Tamne said the General Secretary of the party when the party had 169 seats in parliament. He has failed woefully to protect the 169 seats. I dropped it to 137. It is Yaka competency and who is able to manage her. John Boadu should not come and compare himself with His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. If he said, the logistics that the MPP deployed, we are General Secretary, and now the majority in Parliament. I think that he has performed so abysmally that the NDC press conference in the name of any party. And number AC senior high school for new school. Eti ya pamu about betnafi. Na ya to about my president. I know do say media say asase soldier ya krano my bre eti no ewiem na mede mejuaru owiem. That is the price to pay for voting an incompetent government to come and run.
.9, a mountain of favorite songs. This is 92.9, the more music, more variety. Perfect. 92.9, wake up. 92.9, the
Kessben 92.9, the Biachi. How are you from Portsmouth Canopy? Good morning.
Mr. Speaker. Mini Abema Speaker. The only speaker.
Mr. Speaker.
Yeah, Mini Abema Speaker.
Speaker.
Good morning, Mr. Speaker.
Alright, you from watching Anope.
Mr. Speaker.
Alright, you for
Bijin Super.
Anope, you've cut the eye of the speaker.
It was it. But the Mukana Obietio. Ghana Moji Hanya.
Yes, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, Eba, Netieno, Ubishra, Yamishra.
That's what Anope to make a match.
It is so.
Nah.
Say the oh mama champion.
We are champion that our cancer. Say you'll be Rebecca. And Bombo Cordia.
And I don't know where I want to him.
Eradiadum. Na nyame enhram na wonye mo kese pa ati yaba yebedin ko na over the weekend there was a government retreat I also e wo pedia say anope yebedi hon ko na nyina no is in an attempt to find solutions to the prevailing challenges are war within our economy. Telegraphic and pay a report. Mama Buafo no pay one more FYA. Poor prices no akoye baby. I mean, Ajano one, Kwabenya. Ajano, I say good morning. Honorable Idi, Alaji Tabora, good morning. Yao Ewa Denta, Yao, good morning, as I say. Syria Cola, 5 p.m. Watch Makwetia, Syria Cola, 5 p.m. As I say. Iko Ewa Samantha, Lokrasa Ewa Kawa, Samebuachi Ewa Samantha, Dr. Common Sense Ewa Alaji. Good morning. Chimamunyina no akwaba. Adeba Kessben Kanawu Jumedi to love man ewa denta. Kana mu akọ ewa kwabenya na good morning as to say. Yahoza ewo suhum. Yahoza good morning no to say. Menchia queen of the airways. And pay queen of the airways so to say. Ejewu ewo news Ejewu good morning. And pay wumbo kodia. Roman father and pay me chacha pa ewo kumase. I better want good morning to you, neighbors. And a penny church when you know. Wait, I was so fear, I was so. And a penny now. What's in Konyamuti? Kessben Kanawu Jumedi. Eben, our Kwabena. Eben, good morning to you, Georgia Baba. Our holiday in hotel, Georgia, to say good morning to you. I mean, Chia Minia Baba. Benedict Martin, and a pay good morning. I mean, Tennessee, US approaching, and a pay good morning. I see me, Mamuna, watching Emma Munina, no Papa, Syria Conessa, no Pebiano, would
Gibre Etienne, Yami Shop, when you're I pay as soon as a former member of parliament, Ayensuano constituency, and the Eastern region, what's I say? Daniel Kwesi Ashama, a former member of parliament, Buem constituency, and also Atanase. I believe something for me, a year Juma within the 7 parliaments. I don't pay one more and I ever to me a deal. And the economy, no one says some about bedroom, a dear necessary buying to me a year. Former President John Dramani Mahama suggested to them, say a bayanka womunko IMF, a bino, and she say COVID-19 restrictions no obey me easy na afe etime abu ani na and komwa and pay yeba na yetime abababede. Mamema me honorable members no action na mema wamu nyina no akwaba. Honorable ayepe there and na yeda di kan ya wabefi. Honorable good morning.
Ya nua me nua na tren.
Erade adarum.
Me de ube me ba utwi program e ya chia me maache.
Honorable maache.
Ya nua. Nua be na ho teden.
Erade na.
Ma me chia wetie fu nyina. Na me chia o mampahene na nado danko akufado na abede akiri Dr. Baumia. Ene wo ministers ene apamfo a na no makotena pedua. Na wo matumi audi nkomo afa ya economy hu na omde proposals kama abatuga ya mamaiko na michia minua no mewa yensu ya no so police station elections no akwa kama ya wie coordinators no so enra ya dekugui
okay
anti member mpahinufu edi se adwumadi committee election committee no member ngayiko na mada omunyina ase constituency chairman Mr. Agbemazi Votarian no abetena yensu ano all of his life. Wabaye constituency first vice chairman.
Okay.
For 2 terms. And wabaye constituency chairman for 2 terms. Inti wayade. Yamana yuko ena afi constituency secretary. Honorable Ernest Kufu. Anonsi yamana yuko ena constituency impen. Me say mbodi ye be na makoja obi nti we the member administrator of the party and the chairman of the party. Na committee fu nyina ma omu nyina ayiko.
Okay. Be that say you told.
Na menua Kwesi Ashama. Me na
was on in a new parliament.
7th parliament. I'm a good friend. You to me kwa yabo. I go na the debate. I nyanta kwasi ye kwese to go debate. It be heated.
I see.
As at the end of the day no am adam for a menua maybe. I kwesi that thing.
Penny.
I was atare na ye hye no kra be se jama ye kase ansa no ye ba. Sana nyakopon ye na de nen. Ichi obi anso.
Ekunda ye nkunda. Politics in a high. Oh, me who you now say.
I did the enquiry.
Sanya, Minia, no, Missu, me check your phone in now, Muti Kessben 92.9. Mitia Oman Penny Dada, former President John Dramani Mahama. Party in Penny phone from national to the branch executives. Mitia Obia. Mitia, me constituency 4. And I'm person catch on some more. Attorney General de wakaze yes atu abanu fufro but momunsuru ye tuo ye ntu ndis atkonja no ntenu de but enkabe ya
e wo mo constituency
buem
most akoto aba fufro
I think sana Attorney General suggested some 3 weeks ago enkabe ya hohwefo a honorable Peter Mewu wife hono emu bua no manya municipal we no Ose omunko buem na nka sese mu ye ni se obumbra hohwe na munsa nto aba foforo ete se ho no mo na mu siri jinti no ma wa ye ni ho sal fo ya nya hwida hohwe no mu ya de no nti wa wo se na de no we na efre no atanchia
wo mo de wo mo ba be ka mo ho ana sal fo no wo mo be ka mo ho
sa na wa suggest you
I see.
So ye mfam ko kabwemu ho. Bwemu a ya tu ya ba ye ne obi anku. Ye mfam ko kan ho. Na ye nsai Kofi Adams election ye na ye san tu no fufuro. Mi wa bebi o mu firi so wo ho. Na o mu firi ho ho. Ade to no for mo go we say nsantu no fufuro no mo na Peter me won show mo so. Anu de wanka. We na venyu for friend atentia. Na ze me nya trinity ye we na wa kire masi.
I see.
And I'm Minia, I pay so send on so exam.
But if some share ya chepa.
Oh, and Jebia, last week, cry, Yetashapa.
Oh, I see.
Yes, last week.
I see.
Yeah.
But I must say, Auntie, I'm paying for you, no former members of parliament in Ghana 7 parliament, and you more Edim come 10 minutes after 10. My messages, Embra. On our Facebook handle, Kessben FM 92.9, making kind messages in our Eddie amount 0552 0550 5922929. Now watching video messages, Eddie for WhatsApp and so Eddie about you making kind in your so Eddie amount. Mami Shasi free durable IAP, former member of parliament, Yensuano in the Eastern region. Na Yen Shasi any and come one on the party. Ewo abaimu na we are told say economic challenges and difficulties ewo mine mu pa over the weekend Friday ebesi and dra president and kasani cabinet ministers including members of parliament and some CEOs echo pediase for a retreat na womo akọ discussing semni bebre ekwan ye befa so a ahohiahia o man wo mu no yesika semni bibia no yebetimi ayi ho edi efrem aban ka se hwe wo betumi ahwe na we prefer further expenditure cuts for some of the ministries and agencies. Aban so share ni mu se borders no aya tutumu all this one no obetimi ebiebie aban share ni mu se obetimi ahwe na ya strengthen ye ho to a far extent. Ye share ni mu se wiki mu nyina no announcement no ebetimi aba. Rabo mame Masimedu a edikan na mintio.
Yo minua pa Fimina nanado dankwa Akufo-Addo be president or de neme bia beka engama mu ihu a eboa pa mmiri bi atwa so beti cabinet a na ehia ewo abankesim 19 cabinet ministers and other observers and attendants a mrama ho kwan se omotra cabinet no mo ye. I'm saying every quarter of the year no why be a friend cabinet retreat. That's our cabinet retreat, I an extended cabinet. Extended cabinet, and they say, of any pebia, who be here say, what about general man economy, the economic management team, some CEOs of the industries, and other people be the party, the economic gurus be. No more question, pimping, no more share pedia. Not one of economy. Say, I dear President Tai. Afibia one year required a bear 3 or 4 times. Inti economy so be him say muading. President Kasa Babo and Taba Kasi name muading. Inti ye tighten and bet. One kind of trust I can more chile the intia or many muading. Can see say external shocks be affecting. Nidi can air COVID about 2019. Soon so do baby na I will say workers be trefie na bank to awanka. Sam na me chairman for Rules and Transport Committee of Parliament. In December campa transport sector no kra na me hu ni say airport yetomu. Nti Ghana Airport Company loans ni ade a makwa gye was wutu anya na sa banko pesika na ode be so won asen. Companies be say STC, Metro Mass Transit, Agape, sa transport services na eboa ema amafo ha won ni nyina na wontumi enko adwuma wokokora na we say abang eso won asen san say na one operations na call down. STC for instance, inclusive land borders ninti na afi wontumi nko international trips enye sika bebre. Eno pa ho a chicha for betena afie close to 1 year. Ani atoto school mu abang tua wanka. Nexus na frontline workers abang say work taxes wutua abang efi ho na abang ebo ngasen ma won certain allowances be motivate to no motuma hwe COVID ayarefo yi. Eno pa ho a obi onya COVID bia no sa amre no so abang be hwe ho free a ho ka nyina abang efa. Nti na apart from that no international partners can international partners won a wo bua won yen ma yetumi developing your country na yen won edigwa be kan sa amang ahoro yen won edigwa ni nyina so close on borders into international trade in so called fam nti sika ye fa revenue sika aban enya fi agwadi mu ene niama ahoro taxes nyina na to mu nyina no e ba se e ko fam ne senti 2022 2020 2021 2022 de ahochire kese pa bre aban enu achi no na ye fuel prices no so abaye ohaw kese de amayen isane se Ukraine any Russia from to call our queen. Affect we are some nyina and remember na me was social media so reading kakra na almost every country soon say fair price akosoro. COVID ema America akofa $4 trillion e be share one economy mu antentam was on the 3 trillion e be share mu antentam na nsia ya to say France akoi €2 billion so we do so unga tonton fan ayo fuel nasen so na be ya one fuel sem betumi akon kan kakra nti ya hu say untumi fa so bo ni nyira am aban isan say international shocks ana na me bia esisi ya na aban no eni su control no na am economy ya kodu pempenso ayewe but any ntintin na ya kosan lie ekoto abama aban say saban ya to abama na over power na say international shocks so say internal shocks so say hifa na ebo wadwuma ne say oba manage economy na mayen na amanfo na ye wo Ghana ha ye ho ahan yen nti aban edikan mfiaso no aban ye so be auction dollars say Ghana cedi no e depreciate ana say ba frema na te say dollar ho eden wo market nti aban and banks no any won a we di dollar ho gua no ebi edinkita homa Bank of Ghana fi say auction ya kaso auction dollars what ton dollar ni bi wa bonten se na be ya through the banks se na be ya dollar no be kurumu bebiri na amanfo ho ahan won aban sha ase yes antentam nti ekoba ase sa dia ye be ko ye quarterly extended cabinet and as any eta friend retreat no nti ye kwa we de adepotie kwakwa ne pa ne se kwan ben so ene ye be fa na ho kira aba wiase nyina ma bia ka Ghana no ye betumi abrebrase na Ghana ni bia ho ato no na mpo si ye ho ato ye nkura mpo a ho kira no bebrase kwapem se international shocks anase nioma ema ho kira na ba na ebefi ho nti president here say retreat we aye kwedi eno ho asa na kwa kan nti ema oto nsa fresh stakeholders wo ho behia say woni aban betena se e wo retreat na se na ya kasa na ya hwe na we wi retreat no minua enoma biesa ba ku bi ka ho anan na abetogwa ne edi kan mepese meka ho asam ye the opening of our international borders aban ache Ministry of Interior and Ministry of Health enam COVID nti ye hwe kon ye befa so ya ye betumi ene Ministry of Health Ministry of Interior bedin kita ho and Ministry of Foreign Affairs na COVID protocols bi it betumi the aye aduma we land borders na nam so mayetumi abu borders na so near easy restrictions ni bi na nipa etumi edigwa akwa aba no ye hwe ne enye na eno na apia bonten nti enche very soon Ministry of Health Ministry of Interior and the Foreign Affairs bidding kita ho na won atoto niama na ye bu borders no e de atom adeba ko esem pue e wo retreat na se e say kwan ben so ne befa na yen CD dollar rate no na exchange rate no etumi I stable pa wo hwe dollar na ho de kita ne sese na wi ase afa na nyina dollar na ni abre pa say already entintiman e wo all other currencies including our CD nti abaya ye say one won kwatena se ye obibi efe no policy management committee monetary policy committee wọ́n adwuma wọ́n yẹ ne sẹ́ wọ́n na wọ́n hwẹ́ yẹn sikasẹ́m na wọ́n agyina so to Bank of Ghana fo na wɔde adwuma saa monetary policy committee no na wọ́n hyia na ebetumi his speculations mẹ́hu pípa bi wà ha or say government to pump 2 billion to rescue the city in fact communication share that ma abɔnten officially ɛnyɛ saa statement ntum na mu na mɛnim ne sɛ wunya de bibi saa hyɛ monetary policy committee na nim nsɛm a na wɔn kɔ akɔyɛ ne sɛ say what pekwan be fa so e benye sika bi $. Na ya dia begu system no through auction of dollars through the banks. Na sika na ba dollar na ba sika no bebre because say dollar dey bisa penpenso ya. Amanfo bebre nso ekọ $2 no wo de asie. Se na be ya increment ko abontin na oyipu a increment ne ba na oyipu abontin a ubenya sikamo. It is yet me yourself 2 billion if it is true. Ni yourself 2 billion. Because it is true, I say. Me person meje committee no anu asema betu gas amri. Since you na yehwe kwan say committee ni be shia na e ya pass 2 billion na mko shia cabinet waje tom e baba abonten na ye nyina yetumi di aye adwuma say e ba ne sa e ma dollar ne baba bebre nti nipa na wode dollar no kura sie say price no nkosoro na wontumi nton no won so they will panic no one so wode awade asi no ngayi apue wo yipu a e ma dollar na is stable and as empo e betuma drop ama na ba fam na eno ne ade a ye oka na ye nuanom ni bi se ada na ada man ko yi empue minua we the journalist into winning say from January February that way and a Bank of Ghana fi as say oyi dollar ni bi apue na etuma stabilize dollar ye ko yi wen reserve nte me a wo ko yi reserve no dey about two system ni mu ni nyina nso at the same time no na wo reserve no e reduce near was 6 months yeah ma ne ba 3 months certain 2 weeks ye ko 2 billion ya sin apue we have less than 1 month reserve and no share basa na e mo mani sikasem e na ne friend credibility a ye benya economic credibility e be ko bond market me ya da wo hwe reserve ani ade nyina ansa na o matumi a support nti kwa 2 billion in the apui see hu say eno so e wo sunsun so and nti na ban no ehwe say there are other means as we are na hospital na doctor nim say we duru amede ama we e wo sunsun so e betumi akum but eno nso e betumi age wunkwa nti doctor na be try all means ohwe na say still ayare no kwa da ko nanima you have no option to prescribe that medicine for you nti na ye hwe say other means bi e betumi aye ma dollar no etumi ejane na so dan say ye be kwa kofa 3 degree say abatu ego system no mu but ye hwe na no enam international shocks nti kwa na ko nanim so we have no option than to do that nti abamba ye na amagana ni nyira ho ahan no afi adeba ko epu abantin fi say retreat yi mu maka borders na ye bebue no maka dollars a eno nso ye pese ye de mu na ema dollar no eba bebre na amafo ha won no yen hike in fuel prices. Sana your fuel pricing and none let me take comment to be from Germany. Any other European countries say fuel no increase hourly. Every hour biano fuel price no ekosoro ewo Europe. Yeah, then abe daily increase. So say first na start every month. I feel about weekly. I feel now no crowd ya atwe anjeni ya every day biano there will be changing prices. Ya anye bibi amfa ho fisa amiri ya. Nti na do dan kwaku fuado. We say president fu abedi ade nyina minsuro nka. Akamega so no the president Ghana focus with tipa it make what because benchmark values yes yen fi ho he e be do na mo so yen twen ansa na say bin tem na garage fu ye dede accident cars policy bi e de buy e be do na mo so yen twen ansa nto ye bia amafo no kasa wetie nti amafo Ghana fu si wo ho kire won Ghana fu se ne memo ayeden president ajato wetie nti say na president e ba ba ne say kwa men so ne be fa ye fuel price be ko fam because fuel ekosoro pe na nema bunyira kosoro nti se sadia yenye bibi efanfa ho nti eno nso aban ese Ministry of Finance and the Ministry of Energy nkohia na woto to adwene no consult stakeholders no anya hwekura no yetu fuel bi wo Ghana ha increase of fuel prices no crude oil price no yenso be benefit kakra though na yetu wo Ghana ha no less than 5 times near your consuming, we will consume 5 times more than what we produce in this Ghana in terms of crude oil. Into you to me say near yenya 100 dollars able to mass but at least you to me so say increment na abano I may windfall I may faso kakra. Yo sam faso no e na ye ba be fa bi na ye de abe cushion sa those importers of finished product of fuel no na my price na my firm na mama just 1 minute na menka eyinka ho ade ba ko epue to so anan food prices are akosoro and also a Minister of Agric has been asked by the president and the committee retreat na mukwa and say on hwe no na stakeholders na nkasa me hu kwan enim say aduan nansen esane say planting for food and jobs enti country be self-sufficient in terms of food or farm produce. Intina ehu hia say ye be kra na be ntia the ban to importation of certain food products in the country. Inti ye say Minister of Agric and the stakeholders better na nwen bi a ye kra e be boa the same maize, the say rice, no many other than all my permits. Na ye say your countries bi a maize no ne boyefo kakra yagofa bimra ene na staple food pe we Ghana ha ene banche no ne ade de ye obebre wa ha nti ye hwe se bi yenya rice kakra yenya maize kakra maize anya hwe kra no ye de ma poultry farmers na the poultry farmers ene ye nkopre ni ayen nipa ye di no ho ebetuma aboa ma price no adrop. So these are measures aban e de atoto akwemu if ene pa ene de dollar issue no ebeba abonten na efi na akopem yada no so fuel no ye be pen permissible na obia koma atone.
Beda say enti the honorable IPA ana wote ne nkano MPP former member of parliament ewo eye ayensuano in the eastern region ana meneno edin common bringing us exactly 25 minutes after 10 a.m. This is Kessben. Media Kwame appear come Mr. Speaker. Na yatina si ayede and come. My member the honorable Daniel Kwesi Ashama, so former member of parliament NDC ewo the Buem constituency na mintie one so for 15 minutes. Na fe yentu aso endi and come. Honorable my member also na mintie.
Yo, openi Mr. Chaubion ena midao ase Mr. Speaker. Minia honorable pe wakasa ye pa. Amana to asun. Bania mpesen bisa say yes. Cabinet retreat the time biana ewo. Whether it is quarterly or monthly or weekly from time immemorial na ewo. Ba mpesen bisa MPP for ni say. So omo call this cabinet meeting. As at the time omuti say COVID baganani, what are some of the scenarios, financial and environmental scenarios obi to me jida epunu na blackboard so mu say this is maybe what may happen, so let us do this. What are the scenarios? MPP for tenasisa ama to say NDC for nation mu say munkase. This morning I was listening to BBC and they interviewed somebody at Ukraine. Say muti say ekunu ban. What did you do? Especially at the facility, at schools and hospitals. And a man will say, come on, Oma catch the hospitals will say, Muyi Niama, because Russians may launch missiles into say a 5-story building and a 6. Muyi Niama Embra, first and second and the base. Senya airstrikes no bar. It will not hit maybe where some patients will be or the equipment are. So you see the scenario I am talking about. I just said COVID bar. Ya kasa mafua kasa. Mini ya pe kasa no. Oka adia ha ban kwa ena workers na yantua muka ena say. Look. Sikadodo amwaji no de wanka ho asemu. You've taken a lot of money. And no name say in the yebre. Your heritage fund. Sika bia Ghana sika ono. Yama mini no parliament. Yama ban kwan say ko nako yiska na fabua omaino. And then you went ahead. Ukwa brotre susu wasako IMF 2 billion. Ena wasako World Bank waji muama be catch say $130 million or more penya bekase is 430. What did you do with the money? And then yes, say kase or how woman more. We cannot take COVID out, but we will also argue at the same period say during COVID money you make a lot of money. Even as we are speaking, go to have airport. And then you put COVID levy added to your tax for us. So why should we be in this particular situation? Come to the border issues. How many times didn't the NDC told the president that Anna Ghanaian president said, open the borders. Now he's mentioning how the closure of the borders have affected the STC. So government don't know this. The sector chief executives and ministers, they don't know this. That we have SSA, Yentina Sisana, and Nyaye Mbedie as Ghanaians. Yakachro Mampenyi. Say borders no be because Ghana for no omuye cross border business. Inti e kosusu no musunya ska. Inti be borders no. One be over 2 years now. What close border no? Ye can be there usi COVID. Why should it be so? Adentina ubedi mind for enyasa. We move forward, and then we talking about you are talking about auctioning of the dollars. Why should you wait up to this time? Be dear Koso and Sana yes idea. Ukraine, Russia, into Kwaisha. We are out here. Time of Mustatia, America for Kasase, or Vladimir Putin, Beshen to all these things were known to us. But the government didn't take action. Into action, and now more to or to Nundenu. And ya the phobia. Yebeka say, Abanu wa bombody. We told him he refused. In this, so be catcher him say, Nana, His Excellency Nana Dodankwa Akufo-Addo, ba otia. Say otio bia sema the last minute and ipanu wa. That doesn't mean you have listened to the person. You must take a preempt or to preempt the whole situation. Say na nyina yehumbe high. But Mr. Speaker, only bibi. In sema ye ka hani nyina no. We must be very careful. Say in Omampenya kase, we are going to further cut expenditures. That is not the news. Because even if you cut, say, in there, say, 1 cedi crown yeji ewo krum ha. Who is managing that 1 cedi is the most important thing. Nye, say, 1 million at first yeji, in there, ye kwa koji 2 cedis. Who is going to manage that 2 cedis? I am not here to tell the government to sack anybody, but it is time for His Excellency, the President, who said, our finance minister is not helping matters in this country at all. Okay, let us look at this. Say, Excellent Act. I must say, yebe to me aji tuobi edi atuho. The nation has taken 18 billion Ghana cedis. Now, Yeshua ni books munu, Yahunse was spending 15 billion. Now, 18 minus 15, SSK said 3 billion. 3 billion wahi. The finance minister is not telling this nation where is the 3 billion Ghana cedis say. Wonka. Now, another one, OG 2 billion RSL is the same tax. Those who know can attest to this. OG 2 billion. OG sa 2 billion. Minya oye expenditure 1 billion. Esaka 1 billion. Inte sa sikanu ewohi. Nieha and then he say the finance minister anamwa otunu. I will not call that he should be sacked. But as a same man penyankasa who said no fasi jumo audition in sanu. Onya no pepe. Because we are still talking about Sika taxes are eba ama Ghana mine. Ghana Commercial Bank GE. Ghana Commercial Bank GE no. Sika no kasi se enkoto Bank of Ghana. 52.5 billion Ghana cedis. Up to now they should come out and tell us that this is where the money has gone. We have not seen the money. So when you are talking, we are going to do further expenditure cuts and who is going to keep that money? Who is going to handle that money? That is the issue. In there yeti hanu. Sika kiti ayeketano. As Mbisani said, who is going to manage it? Because our finance minister is not helping us. Ubisana deso on mamweda. And no mampenisusu on shenu say, come and tell the people anything. You have all these monies unaccounted for. And then you are moving around the country, say, yes, I'm now e-levy. If and what is asemida. So those are the things that brought us to this situation. Because the president is not talking, and no Fasinsu is on the field there doing anything with our money. And no Ghana in there. Inti Obraya Brandon, fuel, minia, fuel prices, say it too fuel. Say it too fuel. Why should it be said? Because Russia is fighting. We cannot have fuel. Yes, say Minia can say maybe 5%. He is not emphatic on those figures because our fuel consumption. If you have strategic plans, say Fangwa yebe tunu wa Western region, yebi Kotema oil refinery akonania. We can also have our fuel. Where are we not having our fuel? Now, if the price,
but even with that, we cannot still have the full capacity of the quantum of fuel that you produce as a nation.
Minia, Saudi Kautia, Selfiga notice. Inti Sau Wanka Sau to crude oil eco tomobi, and Antoquasi or Bibia, Yenani. We are not doing it. What are the steps? Have they told us that they are going to actually refine the crude oil that we have? No, they are not telling us that. So it doesn't make sense. Crude oil because we cannot get the full quantity that we want to spend. It doesn't make sense. Why do we have the oil refinery and why do we have the drilling sites? We must use it in times of difficulties. That is where we are today. Now, when you come to dollar, who forced any nation to use dollar? Obi force it. Joe Biden ever catch us saying use dollar? No. So we need to do something in our country. Ever prevent the high appetite of dollar in this country. DNA Sanyama say Yankasa to say MPP4 or Mankasa the sloganeering Ediba one district, one factory. If those factories were to be working very well and the Ghanaian trader has reduced the importation, our city will stand. What are the steps have they taken? Do you get it right? And they have invested so much of our money in consumption. I don't know whether it is the language or they have invested so much in consumption because NAPCO is good. But what are we going to get from NAPCO today in terms of Minister of Finance per se unbalancing the balance sheet?
Quality human resource.
Quality human resource come with the job that you have given that person. Where is the job? Where is the job? If you train people all your house, you have doctors, professors, and there is nothing for them to do in this country. Does that make sense? Then you see that my father, who is a cocoa farmer, will make money, but the doctors that you have in your house cannot make any money. How are we turning them? I tell you before and I'll tell you today, the practical example is the Atuabo gas ayewo. Once we are drilling oil, the gas that is being fled has been changed by a government for us to get domestic gas. So what happens to the cattle that we see on our streets? How are we trying to put them in the cans and put on the shelves? And no necessarily the time I was a young boy, I say even football, north na edi flow. Black and white football, Bolga, yet the football free, what the Barbeton, so those things are still there. Nobody have taken those things away from us. As I say, domestication, one of the flag bearers, the late Wakape, domestication is key. But I say that the government appetite is not there to support that. Foreigners, when the foreigners come and your country currency lacks credibility, they fly with their capital. In the year of January, $200 million have been flying out of this country by those foreign direct investors. Because someone who said, so you realize that it is we as Ghanaians, we must support each other in this particular business. And yes, no, we have everything in this country for us to develop. It is to me develop China bebre manoni bebre. Then we are looking at the stability of our currency. That confidence is what is not there. Now say obiaka chere omampeni say onko IMF. And yes, we are talking of foreigners. The international credibility, Emma Usika, and Juma Uye, because your finance minister, to me the two accounts and our balance sheets, Eddie Kobaku, Echo IMF, and Eddie Baku, Eddie Magana, different. So if those are the international circles, what are we going to tell them? So the MPP government, Midanyanku say, Omwankasa, and Eka, and NDC for Neka say, Omina say. Omwankasa tina kunjasu ama omino asay in the exchange rate enye this for enekita stia MPP for kasa nekita omustia and say inti enyo meniwo. But at the end of the day we must all put our hands together because Ghana no nyina idea ye be kasa saa but esese aban eni Ghana fo nyina yenka ye humbom na ye dani ndiamum ama bibia enye ye enfama Ghana.
It's exactly 40 minutes after 10 a.m. This It's Kessben 92.9. And Mami Fast than be Emma Ultimate Fashion and Furniture City. I don't pay one more daruma, one more air boy a year pa. But your Ebano wedding, engagement. I feel so open Tari Albesha Eddie Aqua, sorry. What says you who come ama why for dinner dresses, office wear, and I feel so suit any blazers in ano. Ultimate Fashion eto be Ebano Furniture City now. Your living room set, bedroom set, wardrobe, dining tables, and I feel so office sets, your cabinet, your a year shelf chairs, and I feel so the porch chairs are ubet me EDSU porch will come pa. And a pay Ultimate Fashion for any ultimate a year city for any and come one more ebebow. Ama was at me and be at all. Location no ewo a year a doom Kumasi, one more ebe Methodist cathedral no ewo a doom a show up for one more 0209 136733 0209 136733. Now when a year ultimate for any answer was war. Mpacho opposing in a drone any imbustaba mesha. And I make come for a day amount and pay na ekobane say wopese ubusi a year immune system a bit me abuao are supported to fight against pains, fatigue, and a face of malaria, liver and kidney problems, selfish, gonorrhea, and a face pressure and a stroke, anyways pains in ano, and a pay one room be a bebo a yepa. And pay boy say fasa nro yibe na nonom na entimi emwa mpacho o Ghana ha baby a heba shop bi a beko bi a no wonsa ebetimi akebi oti region ye ho wa Bogatanga Tamale and afin so enkran ha ye wo kanshi drug lane offer area ye bejo so adboko numbers no eni 0246208449 0240620849 na woni a year imbustaba Mr. For intimi any and so but your company for be abakwame Nkrumah circle na one say men can say one more per driver near you mandated by the Vehicle and Driver's License Authority DVLA ya certify will say oh yeah class C your friend is saying class C license I will bet me at the aye juma fache me na afe wonso what me apply na waba na yet me amwa juma 0249 121929 0249 na when ye any enkomo wo de receive ne ba ye bedom aboa ama wonso wonya juma etime aye Fosia Hotel samen kan cho say a 2-star hotel.
See, license in my qualifying to me apply.
Fosia Hotel samen kan cho say 2-star hotel. Mpacho ye de ma anytime bia no awobeko Kumasi bia no open executive suite, open mini suite, club room, standard rooms, and a so standard single rooms. Ningina no air Fosia Hotel. Your state of the art facilities, air conditioned rooms, and a 24-hour security or laundry services, and a your restaurant, both local and continental dishes. Ningina no ebi ewo and open wini Fosia Hotel. Any and come on the 4th floor of Aseda House, a Doom Kumasi Ghana Heya. And I say ubetimi afra womona wetimi abuki or reservation na etimi abua 0322037 382 na when Fosia Hotel for intimi any answer was so Kessben University College offer a year certificate programs in media and communication studies. But you would tell me or diploma or person or to addition as well as degree and they okwa Kessben University College about a broadcast news analyst, video over and the voiceover a year artist and person we radio and television talk show host. But you need an opposite amount here now utimi be ye juma padia Kessben Communication and studies no nyina ebekoso ewo eye Kessben University College wamo ebeboa edi wakagina mu adum Kumasi wamo city campus no ewo opposite Aseda House na when yomo enin komo 0501 637383 0501 637383 na when eye Kessben University College for Entimi any enkomo. Kessben Travel and Tour Samin Kancho say Nabruchi Chrono etimi ayem. Rebana flight bookings, domestic and international ones, hotel reservation, tour services, and a visa application. Wo document be a what the back say yen na yen fama visa no anye papa pe mpachonya dia. Sa opportunity no ubetimi enya eti anopai be kanfo Kessben Travel and Tour so edema 0596 102667 0596 102667 na woni Kessben Travel and Tour for so any answer was so one mobile ama baby I will be and what me akọ bringing us to exactly 45 minutes after 10 a.m. My memory the honorable I pay so say what any rebuttals I mean no say being so ni hodia na after movie at the akọ fuel prices no so honorable mami enter
say metie mi nuanom NDC fu kwan wo fa so kan wansem say obi invest in human resource consume sika we say waste money on consumable policies. Hey, Sanka at least 60% of young population our formal education, even up to SHS. Crack I say Ghana na yekum yebekum. Sanse say country be Singapore no. Japan and other countries won actually enquire so percent or money year making sure say majority of the people in the country no ebenya formal education.
I see.
Na nia ema yenu no bibiri organization no say what says can a formal education mu no enya sika ubenya returns ni sesia. But don't forget to say first graduates bontin from free senior high school no say 50% etumi ko school wie university, nursing, teacher training, technical universities. That's what start your juma. What that income tax? And then income tax, a bit 25% of income tax to government. It's a mama cast answer. You are insulting the intelligence of your listeners. Sir, and then any moment school matter here. So you don't see the need. Who need to say bang this sika check human resource. What friend say wasting money on the consumables near ma you consume. Hey, see a quarter fertilizer there no buy na ban yedi and they can say you can hike in farm produce. You nga yedi no bu ayedin. Nti abang invest wo ha. I just say one minute say ya go see rich hospital dining na si ho no. But so one building human resource adani be so yara kwa adwuma wom. When I catch any says you be ko school you didn't ko school sa bang be create adwuma na consume sali panon kwa. It's not true. Ebiani say Kessben na bu adwuma na true education na abambu ama unya nti what console echi awo adwuma. They should stop insulting our intelligence. Say abang your adwuma at school or nipa ko school so create jobs. What are the private sector creating jobs? Ye ni ana komolo efo say yifo eba so ba be fa nipa if you are nurses akọ abrochira akọ adwuma ye da bo won sa be fa second batch it when I catch you see ye we sika kwan ye train nipa bebre wo tu kwan a remittances a wo me de baba ama manfo anya hu ya adwene no say finance minister ye nsa finance minister ye hana honorable sekpekpe or mismanaging the economy of this country to the extent say afedi yakobo si abokura yenya bi nti yanko IMF ni yanko policy credibility mo nsa aka no e ba he ba bonti say tekpekura de yi dadi and this impehinifu gurus e ba bonti say yes actor honorable sekpekpe e me say president to come ba pon be saka no one this are rumor no Ghana and they do that he kwesi nti munyai munum
the question again no and it's the capacity are you building for human resource. You're building where they become dormant because the factories are not there for them to work.
It doesn't matter which make us a human you want which make us a human you want and now they are betting human resource and it's my man fee because we use school when you're human into one fee you see onipa no kwa school wie na se when you're human you kra no nam hwa managing that person is easier than doing your formal education ni una mo na mabonten ato bola ngura at institutions will you do that and now you say formal education can be and I when you say to win
into Uko village there
when I got to villages oh they are in your village me in my village school came to my school in 1927 no class wokɔ no kuro na Ekropong 1947 and the school by Ekropong. Into me villages no born. They are all educated. They can read and write. Me papa, mami. Me papa, mami. Na me yabo frano. He was born in 1916. No strong make author daily graphic very man can. If you don't say to be to a class on school that you can't say that. Maybe in your village.
I say my baker man.
But in my class no. That is exactly so nipa no on your formal education to certain level. Managing that person is better. Sana me kan man guess obi on school. But you agree with me, say so many people from education now managing the person your education level no your conscience level trainer when you know e ma so about 2 good at point. And indeed you agree with me. I not just obi tie class and not teaching because what tie class and not go school. That is the in your village. In my village you know me see my grandmother was born in 1916 on your formal education. Because school by my class in 1927. And I'm saying, I catch you, Ekropong, me baby, me school by 1948, 1848. Into to me, can't you be uncle, so for or class, I know the formal education. No. 2. My share union on several occasions. And my catching says, 52.5 billion be who has some all can. And yes, Sika Ayera. And yes, Sika GRA, Edija, we would share with certain commercial banks. Na sika ko do commercial banks ho no e me auditor general be auditing no na se sika no e ho nkrata asem e wo se commercial banks ne ba na ebi nkoe na ebi nso sika na ko do commercial banks ho e so wo onward transfer to the consolidated fund no no monye iti ho na auditor general raise query and the Ministry of Finance Ministry of Finance Security Committee said then let us investigate where are these accounts and who is keeping them. Through the investigation here who say no if can be crab do consolidated fund mu but auditor general auditing no na hun krata asem no processing we here into auditor general send the letter babo and thing other can say auditing no call here no Ministry of Finance and not catching say well who say abnormalities be wa system no mu into on auditing all auditing no who say security be that was some of the commercial banks. So the commercial banks were written to, they wrote to all the commercial banks quickly. Obia will hold the GRA Sika and consolidated fund. Quickly do that. And also Obia so what transfers can now one finalize the documentation, no fair no sobra. And it is ask away no letters about my wabama the letter copy but he keeps
you have never shown me the copy. You are doing propaganda. Are you the Minister of Finance? Crude oil. I don't want us to interject inside that. Crude oil. No. Where is the letter? Where is the letter? Catching some more letter.
Several platforms.
No. Where is the letter?
And the one who shared the paper and what was out to that show. But you can't say that because I have the facts.
You don't. You don't even have any facts.
You can't come out and say
bring it. Let's see.
Finally, rebata. You see, crude oil no. Okay, me emphatic. I'm saying say crude oil are to Ghana hand. You consume 5 times of what we produce. 5 times of what we produce. It is a you catch you na windfall da. You na windfall kakra. You go to me the other support to young consumption are fine. But men can say as if say we are net production or production of we are net importer. Crude oil you so Ghana hand import. Near your fan is that 1/5 of what we import. It's what we get from this.
Before we ban the full politics, the explanation. PIAC reports, Anamediabano. PIAC actually said for the last 10 years, just $6.5 billion US, and yet me accrue out of the 31.2 billion value ye war as crew. Sikani no the annual a year budget fund amount I ask sikani the
ABA account for budgets in a bachelor. Yeah, the big call various ministries for capital intensive projects, for capital projects. And yeah, the being so eco stabilization fund and a heritage fund. Into nearby car, a mini act it's a certain percentages. It's the last time I read through the act. It means to be more specific.
Petroleum Revenue Management Act. Okay.
It means to be more specific, but it be called stabilization
fund, heritage fund.
The heritage fund. Now can about consolidated. Now consolidated fund is a duguma. You to me fair and sign I say juma we near the year. Into yen chairman ministries no. The ministry be frack the capital investment be a person oye. Now on farm right ministries no submit here. Now yeah they now it go back for the past 10 years. Says can be and ABFA account money no and they call a year bus branding no Ministry of Transport they call a bus branding. You see Ghana
what link has that what link has it gotten? What links?
Sikani ABFA accounts is can be Ebina Muhammad the branding buses no. I was a member of the committee. Me na me reveal Sadam at the committee level. Me I share who said, "Woma sika de ma woman, woma yimu 3.5 million Ghana cedis at a brand and Metro Mass buses." It is so back. 3 million Ghana cedis.
And you people, you cannot account for 1 billion. And you are sitting down here. The Minister of Finance, a drop of 1 billion.
Say, look, 1.5 million Ghana cedis. Keep to me, sit down.
3 billion.
I'm a school for baby.
3 billion. Minister of Finance.
What I was saying about? I was saying, yeah, tongue space.
Did I hear you mention 3 million?
Not Kessben for maybe no advertising one company. No, what the says with space nimpo bas branding hey monto amama NDC and yes sir the bas branding
this is where everybody is calling on you people today.
What the oil sika eco brand this is the situation in which we find ourselves.
I see. Yababa for the society, but my member there about Ashama na binti on so on rebuttal
excuse me to tell my brother that it is because of this type of submissions that is why Ghana is in where we are today. Hey, NDC any Kwame Sefaka Muka say review free SHS no NDC for Professor Dayo Kano NDC for. You see, you must look at what you are doing and the benefit the nation is having. It is not about reading alone. Now, Muhammad go school. It is only 400,000
number of people.
We were building at the same time people attending
the population of students to about 60%. If you don't know, if you care to know.
So that is what we are talking about. So if you people like this, who ought to know, you are making arguments like this. That is why listen. Why can't you say that is why in this mess? You are telling me that the Minister of Finance has got a report. So if the whole nation, you want a buying President and Minister of Finance, and you leave the national report to be given by propagandists, then where are we going?
Who are those propagandists?
Where are you there?
Who are you referring to as propagandists?
And taking our money.
No, who is he referring to as propagandists?
So you realize that we want official propaganda. That is what we are talking about. What did the president say about that? What did the president say about that? What you have said. People are telling you. People are telling you. Maybe you don't hear. Maybe you don't hear that people are telling you that you are stealing their money with your free SHS. Parents are saying on the street, and you are sitting down here talking. Not me.
For him.
You get it right. It is the nation. It is the people who are talking. That Nana or the free SHS, but they are dying. That is what we are talking about. So it means you see the totality of MPP cannot make critical analysis of our economy. So they talk anyhow. Be why our city is depreciating. How much is $1 to city today? They talk anyhow. They defend things that they needn't defend. So that is where we are. If things are rosy, why should the president have a retreat for the minister? No.
You call him the opposition.
I have to say that. The whole president and the MPP don't know that if they close borders, if they close banks, if they close bank, if they close the macro the nation will have money. The MPP don't know this. And it is so wondering, so alarming that MPP forget to and they are talking about what? Look at your Minister of Agri. Okache Ghana for say Ghana for swap fertilizer breast donkeys. And then we are a fertilizer they call Burkina Faso. They say they are exporting, meaning no teacher chamber. And the Minister of Agriculture said he is exporting cassava and other things to Burkina Faso. So why is our city not stabilizing? So they are telling us lies always. And this is where we are today with the MPP, their propaganding analysis. So when we are talking, they have to listen to us. On one nebu manu side na kodich. Today how much is our debt? If we are having a debt of 365 billion today, take 122 out of it, and you should tell me confidently, in Yama Maya, Ghana for Musa say, we have done this, we have done this, we have done that. Go to even Reach Hospital. The first one that Mahama built, left it for them. First two were they able to build? They have not been able to build. Go to Nigerian Hospital. The hospital that was there, Mobubu, Samusimu was sika. Samusimu you are competent. Samuse Bibia ya. Why is the Nigerian Hospital still on the ground? Why is Trade Fair still on the ground? That is what. Yes, sir. So it means we don't have people who can do critical and create scenarios. If you can pull down a whole hospital and it will take you 2 years to start, then why do you break the hospital at all? Why do you do that? Look, they should learn from Mahama. Mahama Bebubu regional, Wabubi, and Naosi, and the other side was there for the people. That is what we call, excuse me to say, common sense. Say Yembubu, now we are talking about the people who have attended school. You need to create jobs. Today, go and find out. Even the universities, first by they want to enter universities. Even the universities don't have accommodation for these students. Is that the way a nation and the people who are managing our economy should be thinking? You must build a scenario from from start to finish. That is what they are not doing, and that is why have they done it? Go and check whether they have built the hostels. The hostels are not there. Now, even if we want to educate our people, to me, as a nation, the best thing, as I said, we should change the curricula. This type of rote learning, we call it rote learning. Please. I was a teacher, so when I say rote, I don't want to. Please don't suggest me.
Textbooks are being supplied.
We are not talking about textbooks. We are talking about what you are putting inside the textbook for the people to learn. How best we have changed cattle into beef. How best we have changed ginger into syrup for export. How best we have changed the yams into other products. That is what our education should be looking at. Today, when you meet somebody, I've done this. You look around you, there is no job for you. The government is not creating a job. And then we are in this mess. The businesses are collapsing. You cannot pay for utilities. That is where we are today. Who brought us to this place? And then another Kufota 1 CD, $1. Mahama time is 1 CD, 2 CDs, $1. Today is what? Today $1 is 8 CDs plus. Who told you? Who decided? Nana have it. Let me show you the video. It is here. So I'm from now. Nana original simple Ekasaye. He said it. I'm not the one who said it. The guy was campaigning. Do you get to that? It is a woman the economy south bedroom pen so be a nyama titia pansa. Then you say you are the best. Get on phone they catch them when you. They are telling you that you are very incompetent. What is your economic management team chairman? Him from the vice president, I wonder. The person that you took that is the economic messiah. Him from no wonder that we are in this situation, a messy and very reckless situation as a nation. It is a shame.
May I say, you are home and I don't so that cry. Oh, I pay my son's about to see. It is only 2 minutes after 11. This is Kessben 92.9. Remember the honorable you pay so, but my me try me home. Na menje mabua for and cry to embrace here. Me koba, you better aso na honorable you pay a bem na fe ya bufu or no prizes in this one. Pay your certain foundation in mouth. Ama wuti me ehu ye sika yenya from a year Ghana yen oil no. What and what can be done to reverse the situation? Stay with us. We'll be back shortly. Mitio.
Okay. And you know, someone can say when you want my fadia, and yes, Ulusu lesson. What am I?
Chama, when why more fan? Why want to share yes, I did.
Aha, when you want to find your constituency executives, no, or my imagine say, one less uncle. The only man did a problem panel. This constituency executives and a co-election. But I'm not in a seat in Nikutayo, Bobia Samoa, and a win 2016 election. I don't know, and ladies. And a Kokulusu seat, you could lose city. This executive, you're more and I'm that so whole. And I'm also better for you lose Obiana and you put a city road. Yeah, Kulusu city by a margin of 14,181. It is not the total vote. The margin and this decayeno. Kekeno. It is more than even constituency elections be. 14,181. And this same executive look say almost by hook or crook. And there's some executives in there. Which means to be on Baya. Only on my family of you, so no more executives on Baya.
Yes, but as executive, no, say yeah, woman a year mandated to organize the election. There is a committee here. You are Mudia see what say woman massa election ne hun to Tianano, Entime and Coso, Ediana committee near.
Yes, what is a committee? A committee a people, individuals and a forming committee. And the committee, the secretary of the constituency, a part. And the chairman of the constituency is part. And somebody will come and supervise. And the executive body more constituency. No matter be appointed, the people know some the election committee. So why do these people now? And in yes, we say yes, division what then turn there. Let's say some more points. I'm going to appoint the people from their own side. And anything they do, Obiano and back home. And the elections, no more police station election, you know, go good, tell my fee, and no more yet. If you have identify your 16 electoral areas, and you coordinate the 16, only female Mami Efua Cindy, or not the only female coordinator. While here Ghana, the way I hear Pesenka and Mabe Bibenya more politics. Affirmative MPP, I see the beacon of democracy. I pay Mabe Brewen, Yen party. The only female coordinator, my coordinator there 2 times and go for penasemo. On only the side of those last election. Now only Boabiafa, Boabin call for Yana was you. Boabin call for Yana was to me some that coordinator if you because only on my farm. And you don't mean say, or only police stations and that, or no, I say, no Sabano. Come to do an almost no baby, you know. Far additional 10 executives, delegates on the top by Tiamo. I own your side at the count. I'm not any right. Because every letter area, there is either road and after BB and a boundary between you, that electoral area, and any the other electoral area. But on let's say will be free. Different police station. How can you lift a police station from different different electoral area to another electoral area to go and vote to unseat Obi Awon Penasem?
Na adai Boabia Samuano, Wakacham Zosa baby.
Oh, na politics there. Why politics there? Yen someone in the past home. Politics there.
I tell Momo so more why more from more aggrieved to say now, Musu say, yeah, Mamo, the opportunity send Crophobe to me at Tuabano. Most more why I found.
Yeah, the first I knew Biafra because the election I call first and I am supporting. Oh, no, incumbent. Any am supporting. To say you need any other candidate. We are either MPP in a support to MPP.
Okay.
Justice. Justice my by. The red, white, blue. The corporate MPP no and then a support. And MPP corner saying we preach against the injustices in Adenta. If you Obama open on them, this time round the Ankoye no. Only 10 call, you know. That time there, me fight is winning in the city, no. Was swing put that year was swing. This time round, no one said 10 on the coin and yet Juma, and this time only 20. And every different letter area and alcohol. A bass and all funny forms, no. Mukas and catch there. Mose, a honor yet any on only letter area. And that could let an old letter and catch and say, the money come. Oba win a yamian go for. I will let you. I didn't know what they call this side. Or not book a yamian go for. But because of some person on constitution, what they won't come. This is some of their call. You know, the only thing is that your MPP said, "Did buy also petition?" Now, petition the party. Party news now. A election year and police station election a year from the first. Every time 18 to a China election, my father, my mano. After a 1 year album. When you and then the day then temu. And I said the Divina petition party, the Venable petition region, no one petition region when you respond a national. And Sana Yakotwaba.
Kessben 92.9 FM.
And before you necessarily a Twaba because you can't go to court. You have to use the party structures first. And then the day I send the top one, it won't be my
Okay.
Not this woman.
But sad development we money constituency executive na di Hong Kong.
What they akọ ye bi because some dey on timi a ko petition na region national. When we say the time I'll be petition national region we na some matter about every. And the only thing you should do no. And that's how you'll be forced to go to court. And last year court command about
National Democratic Congress NDC and pay for me no and no pay one more ebua ma yetimi edi and komono and to putting the issues into the right perspective and no pay yes but remember the rabo a year I pay so na mintie no on fury battles our war na afi yemra fu no eso what can we do to cushion the current circumstances you finding yourselves no honorable mami NTL
Timbi say yakọ retreat ewo pedua nti yet the tikwa pai say ye near economy papa nke beko retreat we pedua na we the cabinet abina retreat ana abina cabinet na expanded cabinet nti o de akọ pedua won apenso no economy ni jinsema ma ye pa cabinet ho eko frɛ other stakeholders echo frɛ business women frɛ opposition parties emeku adonko no nyina kobi emo mu kosia o senche echo dwendwene kwan a obetumi de economy na fa so we kosia no kura nyansa papa bia atumi afimi amba na afimi ba na say yenko IMF ayakọ ni 16 good times amu ayen no ehọ no san de yenko yekọ yankosi aga it is a aban afraid retreat cabinet retreat ekwadwendwen economy ho na chese economy na hwe ase na nime gu ase nti na bank retreat dia na senchede no samre no na ban no na nim chete not na nime tutu fa mankasa na say aban no and incompetent senche ho no na incompetent ne by say muko share senche ko share no at the end of the day IMF na muko mesre Ghana ni biara 2024 ukoto aba hwenie no want to about farmer end because and end it for say when the still one bunyo so free senior high school no when ya kwan ebedi abanyi anaso menu so ya wo betwam na mesra me constituency mesra me nua no ma won kro nketwa ni nkurase mu ni say sika ni ho wo do kwakotu ya wo school fees it be modern say won san kofa NDC san famba na wo metwa free senior high school mu na ahokyera abadeda no wan san akopa sika wo he na wo de atua aba school fees anya hwe kura no obako school aba yusu be 2000 Ghana cedis 3000 Ghana cedis fa ebi kura yusu 10000 Ghana cedis ne abanga fasa aka no nti se wo ahokyiri mu kura na economy na yedin na fuel price akosora aban eso wasen ma ne anka BC results abai obi atan biara wo ba pass BC no anka wo yam hyehyɛ kwamben so ena saa ohawa abai ene ahokyira abai ubenya sika asande obana ko school enti asotura bien amani hanhan NDC breso dum so bai se wo ye welder se wonne wokọ adwuma ọkyena wonko wo ye hairdresser enne wokọ adwuma ọkyena wonko enti o se wonya 200 Ghana cedis bosome a na wonya 100 Ghana cedis wasenga faso de akotu electricity bills akese eno pa ho a wasenga isasika kuruya bi edo ba ko school ene sa ho kyera ba mpa ene electricity bills e wo fem na dan kwakufu adada horoma ene wo ba be ko school free obi a ne ba pass BC bi a be ko school free nti momma yende NDC fo propaganda no echi na entwen emfa ye ensan la general hospital you see so we school ni now kwa exams ni e put exams question number 1 now we answer we now the number 1 answer no answer all the questions are we be na NDC fu yi so we exams are number 1 answer na obenyam farmer number 2 farmer number 3 farmer number 4 ubewie no so number 1 wunya no correct and wunya 1/10 it says 10 questions no what the one answer and I solve ni nyina and it's within your brain no what the one answer I solve all questions la general hospital it says rich hospital yebubu no na yeye ni face by face and into no say la general hospital no the condition in such a way say and say able to me as hospital near sini na asase ni ho into yemu ni nyina mu ni ensine fofora it say rich hospital yeye no face by face into la general hospital so yankwa yesa in fact you for one answer and solve all questions we are sir ubeti into your best Ghana fo hwe nia ekoso yi me quote honorable secretary or can't say be. Also, you can't run an economy for 4 years without crisis. You can't run economy for 4 years without crisis. Unquote. But make a big show. Sir, former President Lawrence, may he so rest in peace. Apensua, when you are crisis. Inflation equal 45%. Debt to GDP equal 120%. Equayama na growth of the economy no na everyday in negatives. And so President Kufuor eba no economy. After President Kufuor be wie no na crude oil international shocks. Equal $140 per barrel. Meaning as other kaya. Ema crisis eba. Pepereso crisis eba ya ma ni gwanko IMF. Inti say crisis aba Ghana fo eyi enkosi ase. Nia yentia ye MPP fo yentia ye intina na retreat report afima aba no mani eje pa no mani eje nyina ne say uhwe abana eba nyina one crisis ne by the tail end of their administration intina one need space bia for recovery yende yentia ye crisis yaba at the tail end of our first term entering the second term it say that ye were more than 2 years to make amends. Okay. It is an ya be but to kwemu. I have be ebedu say 2022 be kwa na awie no. Sa mizimu fu mu hu. Minia mu hu biem. Economy ni be giane na so. Na this should be koso at no position till that kingdom come.
Okay. Abo maybe I say my member also for 10 minutes na fa fu no etu asoma. And abo asoma my member also so Bibi to respond to na yenye the full up.
Nde dey very response our matam na sa. Hey. Won se bi kafra openi kasa eseti se kasa no e twantora na e how man. Openi bi kasa na won se ensem wo kan no twantora. Time ben na enkodom wie Jesus etako school in the past. They start school around August, September. Inti ebedi Christmas no na ya twa first term. Inti ebedru April Easter no na ya twa second term. In secondary school. Etie for nde ayeti ha. Those who have completed, please, no. Please tell him to stop what he's doing. Program. Please tell him to stop. We've moved trimester to semester program. So he doesn't even know what he's talking about. Dr. Abuchu Mukasa Yensa trimester 1 2. He doesn't know. Every basic school. He doesn't even know. What was America? He came to move the program. Basic school has reversed. Please tell him to stop. But tell him to stop his semester program. Please tell him to stop what he's saying. Tell him. Correct him. That is what I'm telling you. Listen. What I'm saying is that the way we are running our country going trimester and schools are going semester programs. Why won't you stop?
You are very much aware. So the honorable Edichuma reverses idea.
Nyambi Kachon said, Adbentra. Why are we here? We have money. Even the heads of institutions say, Sabanu the school kodabeba on fast kanamba meye duanyama. They will close the school and one to okruma. No, we are looking at the issues that are affecting the education. To me, that is the situation in which we are today. And that is why we are speaking. Now, Okase Rollins need debt to GDP. Rollins left office with 4 billion. Kufuor left office with 9 billion. How come the Rollins 4 billion become 120 billion of GDP debt to GDP? How? He doesn't know how much Rollins and Sana Hipik Bema relief. No, our debt was 6.4 billion and they give us 4.2 billion. So how can you tell me this in the presence of Ghanaians? And how do we get the calculation up to 122 at Mahama Tamil sign? Please, this is the way MP people are deceiving us. When they are talking, they don't have facts. When does Rollins debt becomes 120 debt to GDP? 40 billion. Sorry, 4 billion. Ghana for Takasa debt
to GDP. It's not that amount.
I said debt to GDP. Yes, it is not. No,
because
how? GDP. We are talking about percentages here. How?
GDP.
How?
You don't know.
So it is not true. You are not telling Ghanaians the truth. You don't have the fact. Rollins' debt was 4 billion, and that is lesser than that of Kufuor. It's lesser than that of Kufuor. What was Kufuor's debt to GDP with 9 billion? How much was it? Time of office 9 billion. No, I say. You don't tell the truth, and you think you continue with this type of thing. You cannot. Take your calculator and do the
1 billion, but the
it is not true. It is not true. The mathematics is not for you. The mathematics is for every Ghanaian. And when I was saying GDP, I said now try and prove
it's going to be 4 billion, but the GDP ratio will be high because of your GDP.
Now, when we come to the fuel issue.
Yes, the fuel issue. So, Mami Shas here also. I was trying to look at the tax component at the fuel. So, I realized about 7 of them echo a buying energy fund. So, the sanitation and pollution levy, price stabilization and recovery levy, meaning so muyi almost idea about energy sector levy, special petroleum tax. Road fund levy, energy debt recovery levy. Ninyana MK up to 2 Ghana cedis per liter of fuel biya noa ye better. How do we deal with this tax component? That's so with the cry of Ghanaians say ebeya buying any be in free so. Na ebo no ntime mbra fom
one fa boss ni we ni nyina nka ho wo di ni nyina ka
no fuel margin
eno ne margin
meba nyabotre wa say what you must say how dey nyabotre mami what you must say who try throw go Rollins on ti asibi okra so to ware den dey nyabotre na mi nkasa
you see
we are talking look we are looking at how we can mitigate the situation so everything is inside the basket. Do you get me right? It is a third year when you na amukra am say 8 pesos ana when you na can say Ghana ye bre because per calculation we ni na whether legal or legitimate or illegitimate you realize that we are about 19 cedis out of the 40 ye TRCC. So if it is so, what can we do about it? In Niamabi or at this particular time, Fanu say 2 cedis. Abandon to make us say you 1 cedi. Then people will know that yes, because this
is insignificant.
So very insignificant. And until I'm afraid where oil they go me so because boss levy, what are they using that money? What we should see say boss levy crown fresh. There should be some strategic investment. Say yet to me talk maybe a percentage of this almost some more catch on my expenditure. Now percentage of it, if I ain't tough for na store because you realize now say the other time talk boss take cassette and I thought said they are going to use their tank farm to store other people's fuel and now margin rent. So if it is happening like that, but we use a lot of money to put up those tank farms. You know oil every tema oil refinery na e dia gum. Say you know oil into your demand. So somebody must take advantage of that situation. That is bust. With the margin that you are taking. Cut the one that you use down. Now, as at now, what is the windfall we are getting? What is the benchmark price for a barrel of crude oil at Ghana place here? It's $61. That was the benchmark value at that. Say fuel. Crude oil barrel is $100, so to say. I'm just creating. Then you realize that we will be getting on every barrel of crude. You're paying about 312 Ghana cedis. So where is that windfall going for now? So if it is 100,000 barrels, then you see that we have about 31 million plus, 31.2. So sir, windfall Airbus say year to oil. Price no cost because of our benchmark price. So what are we using those monies for? As I say, I buy and share now you say, what can we do? Yes, it is true. Say, negotiations, sign books are we. In the same way, Nkrumah did negotiations with the Kaiser engineers who built Akosombo Dam. Sorry, Akosombo Dam, not Tema. So now, therefore, what happens before Rollins was able to take the Akosombo Dam or much energy from them for rural electrification? Renegotiation. We may start today. We must start looking at it today. towards maybe the time of maybe completion. Say, you're out 10 years, and now, if you don't start anything today, you will not end tomorrow. So we look at all avenues, sir. You able to me at one mobile found, especially on the oil that we drill, the windfall that we get, and all the taxes that are on it. A tax like is it environmental levy?
Sanitation and pollution levy.
Yes, we should take it out quickly. We should take it out. We need to take those levies out. National health insurance, there, woman. No, COVID womb.
I think so, but
yes,
I don't know we in the main component.
COVID womb. It is a COVID woman. What are we doing? Go to harbor, airport today. They are still taking those money. Ye Jessica, ye Duma at the airport. Say be careful at for ye no anya we de anya sebi. Ye de guo anya sa true for na mokano. Ye Duma brown who ye Duma na what to atwene. Go and look at the money government is taking over there and how much is coming to Ghana and how much is getting into the person who say he is investing into the testing. That we couldn't support Noguchi to do. Yes, but Noguchi was able to serialize the COVID-19. Now, so those are the areas COVID tax woman. Ye nususu enfan free ho. Na aban susu no nyama bia odi share ho no. For a meantime, we can even give ourselves 1 year. Say I can say COVID wo ho. COVID wo ho Ghana for susu nisika. Ghana for susu nisika aban onyaska. So to me, those are the things we have to take a critical look at. Even we can move beyond that. The government is telling us one thing I don't believe about MPP for say. Meanwhile, or on him say Minister of Finance Krabe change bibia as a son from Parliament. If you say you are reducing the expenditures, no, yes, you have to go. These are the areas we are going to do. Well, they say they will reduce. Fine, I agree with them. They should do it so that we see. Let us feel the reduction of the expenditures now. And yes, say Ube kanu keke. But you know something very interesting. Say NDC for to me ko retreat. Efre Ghana for by Togo for. I think that is the best. Say omiye hu ni ebeye. She nanu de omuko enu. This the what? Press release otio openi minyaka we na my guy. Press release. Cabinet has held the first of its quarterly retreat for 2022 between 17th and 20th of March at Pedasi Lodge, Eburi in the Eastern region. In addition to the scheduled appraisal of the performance of government programs, Cabinet also extensively discussed the impact of global economic difficulties on Ghana and the Ghanaian people. President Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo approved a number of far-reaching, approved a number of far-reaching measures aimed at mitigating the depreciation of the cedi, ensuring expenditure discipline, and providing relief in the face of global fuel price hikes and inflation, as well as ensuring priority programs meant to grow the economy are protected. Now, this is the point. Finance Minister Ken Oforiatta will provide the details of measures later this week after consultation with key social and economic stakeholders. Something that the president has given approval. After now, the same thing. Mwako tenase adidia wienu. After approval, you say go back to the stakeholders. Now the question is, if the stakeholder says no, what has been the value for money for the money they have spent for 3 days? Okay. Well, that is the question you should ask them. People who would like to take, you see, they take omnibus decision. Who take you after na uko nipa uko sreno. You see, you plan a wedding for somebody's daughter who have not agreed yet to marry your son. That is what the MPP people are doing. So these people, they need help.
Okay.
They really need help.
All right. Maybe I say
after spending our money finish, we are not coming to consult us. If we say no, then what is that money?
Maybe I saw about Shabana. Kwesi Amwani Adiwe Abba was say, good morning, Mr. Speaker. I think what is happening now is the party NPP is bad. Our leaders should wake up because we need to win in 2024. Regards to Honorable John Buedu and Chairman Makeba Asaman Kese Anadu Eddie Free Eddie Abba. Beda say any message, I'm winning. My Honorable I pay so na minty or non so on the equal issues.
I was say, but I am quite a suggest way, dear mamma. Radio political show presenters, no. Who been here say, Munya, Akamanya MPP back, NDC back. Nanka yenya they be discussing fuel, no fuel expert be an economic expert because you can debt to GDP ratio. The factors that influence debt to GDP no. Other the debts or the gross domestic product GDP no. It is said what can say with GDP equosra it will have influence with the ratio.
Okay.
Sana
the rate at which are air cost
exactly. A be affected with ratio no. Sana say with debts Ecofema and Ecosra, a be affected ratio. No. A bit to happen. I'm not saying say running staff near 4 billion. I have to check that. But say you were 4 billion Ghana cedis as debts. Now say your GDP no, ewo fembebria, your ratio will be high. And I say FPP you benya be a 9 billion. Now with GDP no, ewo sra, the ratio may come down. In Tibet, I say running staff the 4 billion, MIN 120%. Ko 9 billion
of our
GDP ratio no. Ko 9 billion bet 26%, depending on the level of GDP. That is how it is calculated. It won't mean only the debt no so fin decide GDP. 2, many can't say this is here no. Also add anything the consulting stakeholders.
Man,
what I'm saying.
What is here? What is here is what I'm reading to you. The presidency, minister of finance, onko consulting. And I mean, this is stakeholders and opinions. Come on, go do on.
And I'm a
so men can say me.
The was a minister after the treaty. I'll see a consulting stakeholders and they say, yeah, this is about $2 billion. And the government am approval. There's no way stakeholders in say 2 billion EMP. But how to apply the 2 billion to benefit the Ghanaians? You are going to push the money through the stakeholders. For instance, 2 billion, you auction through the banks. Into banks in the stakeholders, security agencies in other stakeholders. Into when the one transit, you better than your channels scale through your outlets, now benefiting Ghanaians. Because prevent time approval say your channels scale through your outlets. Into any stakeholder consultation, just to how the money will be channeled. Stakeholders and benefiting, not Ghanaians and benefiting. Yes, oil marketing companies. You can't go say I'm reduce the price because government as a whole import price. And I'm also crude oil, finished product, that is fuel. And I'm more pencil and I'm going to do regulation you buy. Into oil importing companies, marketing companies almost some form of independence. One how do we see about cushion Ghanaians by reducing the fuel export price. Now nipa who they control export price. These are all marketing companies. Sanke and yet other companies who make about to me the secured babe cushion akoma goel. Say goel when I'm a company into get now reduce fuel. But I say we are not being fair to other oil marketing companies. It's the Ministry of Energy and the Ministry of Finance. And go share oil marketing companies, none importers. Me I say kwa be fa so a ye betum say question e be be e betum aboa won. Ye we a I can get this to send this and you put your buy up obi akodi we yanya adisa. We'll sit down with the stakeholders and see how we can channel the money to benefit them. Now in crude oil ye can handsome. The person make candidates and in my first introduction I mentioned it. Abanga who said I was said yes not price in ever firm irrespective of the international height of the price. Inti Niama me person me just a fee Minister of Finance and a Minister of Energy consultation and when they finished they will come out with press conference and a press statement. I be babontin na obi ehu. Na mum me woman say policy na odo be babontin. E be boa e ma fuel price no a drop kakra. Na okasi COVID be ewo S1 price no. Afi nenti ana make say it's not true. Nenti ana make say ye number 1 1% energy fund levy. That's 1%. Yeah, 1% to 1%.
1 peso.
10 pesos sanitation and pollution levy. 16 pesos price stabilization and recovery levy. 20 pesos energy sector levy. 46 pesos special petroleum tax. 48 pesos road fund levy. 49 pesos energy debt recovery levy. So these are the taxes and levies so. Nia can air margins. Now when what's any margins mean for? Anytime we can certain be a better say my expert. Nke ya kan ya me kan na expert na begin mfimfini. Esane say when we say uko America, uko state be to say New York. Ubefu ababedu another state no. No fuel price enye the same. Sorry. No fuel price enye the same. What America say? But Ghana ha auto fuel 9.6% Ghana cedis per liter. Ewa Accra uko boku 9.6 Ghana cedis per liter. We need to say no. Sa margins na to so no. Ye dey be founded the transportation of the fuel from Accra to Boku. So na be ya price ni be the same. It took us some of the margins ni for us ye use what is going to happen is say Uba Accra obenya 9.6 Ghana cedis per liter. Uba Boku obenya 11 Ghana cedis per liter. Margins no they keep the equality, the price equality of the product, irrespective of where you buy it in Ghana. Into yante margins na say margins need be able support the quality of the fuel.
Yes.
It is okay, and I know why the margins need for work and try because you are not an expert. Ni akwe margin if you afuka kwato fu na guka engine mu na engine na basa because margin I don't say yemfa manage
but even with that still Ghanaians have the perception say there are some OMCs are more there far better than others. And
it's your grade. You can't sell below the grade. Say OMC now turn below the grade is illegal. And it's the Ghana Standard Board and like Ghana National Petroleum Authority. I am runs. It takes samples. Your grade 1, grade 2, grade 3. Into you can sell within the grade, but say we sell below the grade that is illegal. So that's what I'm saying. And into Anna Ubaka Kotofu Biagu came to report on my take sample. It is true. Some of them are selling below grade fuel and they are illegal. But in terms of quality, no, you will understand maybe they say shell, your V power, at the same shell now, and you will almost super, Into not the same first station come with 2 grades.
Yeah.
Uko Gwela, Nansena Gwela, I say they want to sell grade 1, irrespective of the cost. Into one some we are manage or more price now, or to me sell grade 1, 2, and until that, no, now Uko Gwela, you will grade 1, and I say almost super, BB, Gwel super, something, I don't have the year. Into no question woman say it is true. Say, we imagines if you are near maybe ba and yasam ketwakra. Some of the margins, no, so ube to me attach a crack. But a bit our kind, you find say a year made chile we a 1 peso.
Yeah. Energy fund here 1 peso.
Energy fund 1 peso. Ubuka is 1 peso and if you want be a 1 peso and a cocoa kiono. We 1 peso and if you are no Ghanaians will recognize a significant decrease of the fuel by removing 1 peso. And then 1% to 1 peso. Me find say me buy this year me car no so ready to me bu fuel or station here one hey gwelling. Me turn 9.6 something, right? It's here 1 peso if you are a my 9.5. Woman want 9.5 now. Me am go to fuel no. What is 9.5? The difference between 9.5 1 peso. Me a year for the person buying the fuel will not appreciate the 1 peso reduction. No? That's how 1 peso no a year for. In fact, the bread or no consumer of fuel no, huge. You find to say, I can say, oh, margin, me, I don't have the facts here. Me find to say, margin 10% in terms of transport. Say, be a fuel, ube to at the same price at everywhere. Oh, yeah, you margin 10% so. Ube, you know, instead of 9.6, ube have a ton 8 pesos, Ghana cedis per liter. Right. Now, say, I want to how. We are the same person now who say when you leave one crahano. We better go Bokunu, that's all cotton 12 Ghana cedis. Into when we say, imagine you feel so, I'm wow. These are the analysis I was say, we and some of us start to throw your hands in air when you wave so, and anything about me say, anya hwe kura no crude oil price course ri yenya windfall kakra afi yen offshore Jubilee and 10 and whatever the experts will call it. It says, Yenfa kakra, emeso asing by CAE tax before kra. For instance, special energy tax. Ye yi fuel kra na, ye betumi enye sika kakra, na sika ye be hwere wa ha no. Yakofa bi afi include oil profit e be nya hono yenfa mesha nan. Eno de ye betumi aye. Na margins ni bi ho you can't touch it. O touch na the consequences is even worse. It yan twan ye nya botare. Ni yan hwe ne aban ba betugwa. Na me wagidi ewo na na do dan ko akufu ado aban yi mu se niam a oda betugware ebe bua the relief kakra ba ansa na international shocks ya yenyen atumi adai out
atumi aba for me that say bringing us to 39 minutes after 11 maybe kwa homane so na wonso wo de wadwenche no atimi ede abana afi yetimi afa wo course no. Very interesting times ahead. 055 0922 929 055 0922 929 0552 911 929 0552 911 929 and no any numbers no aye de efa wo course no mami enko ahomane so na afi yenshase eni nkomo. Hello, good morning. So unfortunately line no end to me anyina. So hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Okay, me mo akwa ba de ba Kessben Kanawu so.
Yo, me da say, your friend Mr. Kwasi.
Nzako te ko asem so na mintio.
Yo, me da say. Ipocho. Ba me, what's the name? Ba me, na di ye say, a member ye who the lectures. I also organize working lectures. As a man of catch up the mama. So incompetent, you know. But I can say, president, you know, on them be the other. It's on to the move. And they also don't mess up. I got the president, Mama, you're so incompetent because they don't like 70%. And they don't like 8 cities. Serious economists. And then what Johnny for economy? And then the digitization, we think economy was in view. What mess up the economy? Mama, develop Ghana, schools, hospitals. Muna wada mu dibi mama ten. Mama keke says the active judging, positive judging, and then processor judging, and then get the phone with the difference.
Is that quite a media say more for and to us? So hello, good morning. So unfortunate 0550 922 0552911929. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Speaker.
Yes, sir. Kessben Kanawu so you didn't know be akase free. Ajano one mamintio.
My sister says best starting from April. It's up to me here without that. We can't generate anything because we all know that too. I'm not gonna see that. We all know that there are things that are affecting benefits. That every time is saying, all coming that the remittent is saying, no, we can't know any.
I don't know why me that so for and to us so 0552911929 0550922929 and no any numbers no na yetime afa wo course no 0550922929. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Speaker. Now what is on of it?
E bana rade de enko ache Kessben so ni mamintiel.
Me that say mamintia no bo ahia man the way I watch issue na kopon kan no ho na mintia ma di degree. Ni amaship ni na regional youth organizer bright mentor regional youth organizer is. You see, Mr. Speaker, me be some ho pa say me hu ni entia no ba yi pay o lusu ni seat no because no kwe on kabin chira ban no. Sesina ni ama de enkoyi say anka wo experience 12 years in parliament how bet me do nim bi abo amen la ogu so at radio so e de entu futu egu Ghana fo ani yen bi say ho pa say na review ana NDC for can when it comes to the elite education sector and say free education and I can watch amoka say to them no review cancellation and if you finish anything omo share review na say so no omo NDC for yen ba oil sector yen nam ka say ni say too crude wa amen no ka say yen say yen consumption no 5 times more than in yen hey honorable yenye nkola sao amamu no na mo hu so mo kan che Ghana for say mo hu so because nyama bia chere say mo hu kotoko fa crash
say more for and to us so unfortunately the line no end to me and so 0550922929 0552911929. Hello, good morning. So unfortunately line one no in the M1 05509229 Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. We did the acaphophobia and catastrophe cantamanto.
Ataphobia.
Acaphophobia.
Okay, Mami Tio.
Mami more honorable IP about papa. Then you said it's maybe one. And this is my idea. And you didn't go down to two, no. Mania, Mami Fakunya honorable Water Jaco, that it could be up in Pong or no Quapia. And Professor Amir Kufi and a Dr. Gruba. Mania, share. I am not NDC for I want to be almost some can do a while. I want theatre. Petru Yasemi, I can watch me. Mormosi and friend your politics. And so we can say, Anka Taba for Domi Park Nano or Ukutagalo. I don't say Petru, many animal Petru, multi power, almost the baby, almost all my penico for getting to honor the kind. Fine. You see a Petru, one cut on a whole day, a taxi, 20, you buy your individual. And the other day, it did just to pay. You be but the course in Ghana. It's the best way, and this is how we know politics. The person who are honorable as I say, 2048. Some of them are petrol. Time of the budget.
Hello, good morning. So unfortunate. 0550922929 0552911929 and no any numbers. Hello, good morning. Line one no any more. Hello, good morning.
Morning.
I also am Pombo Cordia, Mamintio.
Speak of airways. In fact, this honorable mom, this I said the constitution $1 million. We know how many times? Oh, this animal.
I also what you, Mamintio.
I say, you know, constituencies, be been room area hunting. I mean, Ufa Kota, my own doctor, nominate Kofitari Hodia. This I said, of Kota, Colonial Kota was opening person and it was person here. And I'm walking on NDC and NPP. Yeah, me the crude oil and you can hear the Pania Conaniba. Fine. Now, Ghana gas and the chair, the Econani or Abuchi and the Ghana gas and Samba Habib. William and you got a decade for me. But I mean, Ghana gas and also you try and whom baby, I did the Cogru Chilia because we see the other and the petrol anymore, the other gas is in the body. On the way, Peter Kaya, some years back, one of them to selling the baby, what baby, me and Gianni French, the billion and Gianni who he and then the gas in all the bread and we went to me at all. You bet to me at I need the oil and Kayan to me. Well, I have over Trana Penini at Yenio maybe and she have moved to the phone car and say, El Cosso. And now those one bring an imbran who got to believe what I say, the party in El Coya. Other than one for other political parties, CDBanka, CPP war, PNC war, Kradonko party war, parties in the Bre.
I also made us a waffle for and to us 0552911929 0559222929. Hello, good morning. So unfortunate, Pacho, more for line one, so no more fan cheme, and line one no ending why. Hello, good morning.
Mr. Speaker.
Yes, sir. Pacho didn't baby a case free.
But Bright,
Bright, I've been told Frabo so kind.
Now, point of Namibia and this video, I like to point out. I'm going to move kind of Ghana for. And yeah, MPC for now, making from 2022, still I'm moving to Ghana for. We really know about we buy, every sector be so one on. I will buy a COVID buy it. It's a car buy we nye. Shabutia about we boy. And so continue funny time to that back. Almost Yama Ghana for the cat on my own. What to move out, move back to petrol. It's a petrol, I say. What to move out, $1. Ever for $1 to $1.
Kessben 92.9 FM.
Whenever may I have way, I'm not going to
Right, maybe I say my offer from Emrebi 055291199 055291199. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, sir. But my already on in conform. Why?
Me pacho mama na conform pa.
Odi dey soccer.
Mr. Speaker, pacho we did the offer key. Me ka sefi in friend station second.
Offer key mama ntio.
Okay, mama mo abaso. Na me mo honorable IP. Me so ka che honorable IP say ope 2024. Ya de ne ko. O se kwa kujina ko stand because NDC now no. Wa ma member. Wa be higher papa die treno. On prepare ho studio nyonya 2024. Honorable IP of a case here the woko. Ya ye be beer so ya ye we ho nyina. Ko NDC ni wa me bobra sabi. Amaye. Mama mo greater credit organizer abaso. Me pacho, we can know we say na nadu abobu ti odi yeden. What is the former president mama what you pay 200 a month? 280 million. So let's for sure kwati. You tell ka 80 million a month. One cut on the check. For the dia what you pay. She can be confessing him. If you know I can put to so but so. Yeah, what I want to our guys say NDC ba. Unim dia ba wiase. Ya na me tell NDC I papaya na propaganda. Unim dia si wiase ama wiase ba bia. Ubi bo outside dey buta say first nene na difference na bom. Mutu we ani. Adia issue na on all down. Na mama ba. Mama ni no. Ana kwara what. If I be jam what we jam through. What's all we no mama na ka do pe. What else go find mra. Ah, sabi Ghana for sabi o di anum kwa send it for. Mo pay issue ni papa fa bi asabi o. Mo dey remember. Na mo ka say mo sabi jom mama na. Ono be di say what you. Ya hu ni tu ne bai. No na wa sha. We nya wa. We are more region. O ti region. Am so we ni. What the fuck? Testimony region. Na na the more region what say nye.
Okay, me da say my main family last call 055291199 055291199. Hello, good morning.
Hey, Mr. Speaker, online the hot cake.
Queen of the airwaves, Mammy Tio.
You Yamishro. Share NDC in our mammy, honorable Ashama. Honorable, I paid me following the dear. Anka on can crash on my pain another dankwa kufadra. Anka bebwa o my Ghana. But Momu Jay said you will pass in the power and Seminia. In front of Embo Ghana forces say I trust Anya Manu. Eminia, the dear papa another dankwa kufadra, edge of my Ghana kono. O manu de wase o manu akacha omo beto gana na ina ya chesi kanafa because minia enu anemiti o mampenye ka se asika enti o mampenye aka 2 years a obebu o manu ewu den na ofese gana 4 years enyema obio ye de o ma yeshusa from 2017 awo bo me ya bedu eneminia ye hwehwe so busia wa bo hospital ba kokranfo ni and before be chere se o mobile na o ma say na na ro busia shata plane enehwe be dia economy nko ba omia wo heminia ba onya na ro ka say Ghana nyansa ne nyina ehye ba omia tim ye ka obi a woni mu economy na e ba omia ene wo hina ye dollars no amesiri no sa na ba omia wo he abro government mun 2024 na da haya ye betu mu se banche mi da
wa me da say nyame enhwame timi fa ofrefo bia mamembra mabedwafo no eso na afei 2 minutes yen wrap up ne yanko aba shama pacho mame entio na yen wrap up ne yanko me time no aso
yo Mr. Speaker me da frefo ne tiefo ne nyina se Ghana be ye nti na ye kasa nti ya da mase Mr. Speaker asema ye ka say honorable I pay no time ko MPP meeting almost all flagship program kojo bonkruma na ekasa o Minister of Information all flagship program including free SHS or say papa no they are up for review intinu wa supreme etosumienu etiefo me pamucho wa okita pen fa ana okita pen fa pen na me kire e ka ya di wo krum hande he na naido danko akufo ado oba akonja so no inde bebia Ghana eka udi ni nyina kan omodi kan Ghana for figure bia esla 9.5 billion enka ho get fund 2.4 billion enka ho sino hydro 750 million enka ho ba minu enunu omuma 351.8 billion 351.8 billion now say we free Kwame Nkrumah sika efrim sa bedru Mahama which is 122 billion we free ma Nana Donkwa within the space of 5 to 6 years no 229 enu ni omudi maye but nyewo ho ankasa ni 362 billion uti 122 afrima 240 billion enu na Ghana for bisa say nanado ye sika no wo he ni wo baba omia no sika no e wo he munya kire ya kuma
NDC President Kufoko 2009 na yen ka yedi nyina 9 billion within 8 years Ms. Mahama ebufia ka no ko 122 billion we yifima where the kabubruja 113 billion and what the giant yemi say what the eden yen no man this if we tie mi nyira o den na ye pia be chatro the question is say wo mu ba hin na tumi raise one asamba ko pe amabeka o studio ha what we can say I pay kasa no o can say 1 + 1 3 ntia ya atro ma me no so follow me pa the last caller yi also follow me pa o tumi ka asamba ba ko single one meka ya enye no kware hwe meka no kware na me chira wo say NDC ni bi papa bia de mayen ma me 30 seconds it sounds like a product of TVET technical vocational education and training ma me one na that kwa kufado am ya ti asese ni ayakomu nyina Germany aye enya faso Singapore Japan technical vocational education and training and a bua won ya send dia ba ya be hye mu kena and equipment afro bebre and the idea technical and vocational school and various technical universities baba boa no bia nyansa no dwuma no watuma kwana ni wa abrabom and this if mu huwan bi se kwa mizrimfo mu huwom biem they will never come to power.
Honorable IEP, former member of parliament against New Patriotic Party, honorable member Daniel Kwesi Ashama, former member of parliament Buem constituency and the Dominina no as we have on my production team no me that you need to come here appear could be authentic breaking news near day 2 hours so I don't be any our china you best know where they share Makramunina. Good afternoon Ghana Kessben Kanawu